we started coming on a regular basis. So church started meaning a lot more to me than it had in the past. And I remember Tori had been saved at my grandparents' church when she was younger. And my mom was a Christian, and I remember Dad always had Christian beliefs when I was younger, but I didn't know that at the time. So Dad had always, raised us as Christian, young Christian children. And that Sunday, one Sunday in particular, I remember it, Nick and Dad stepped out at the end of the second service, and they were saved. And at that point, I really saw the change in my father's and my brother's life, and I wanted that. And then a few Sundays afterwards, Tori, Nick, and my dad were baptized. And that's when I truly remember seeing the change in their lives and the way they acted. So I wanted that. I really did. I knew there was something more in them than there was in me. And that's when Christ really meant something to me. And I remember that tug, that pull on my heart. I didn't know what it was. I knew it wasn't anything bad, but I felt something more than I had ever before. And going on Sundays and learning about Christ, I wasn't sure what it was, and I knew it wasn't bad. But I remember that Sunday, I felt something more than I had ever experienced before. And I knew it was God. I just felt it. It was on my heart. So I talked to Dad, and that Sunday, I was saved. And with the body of believers at Parker I could count on and look to no matter what, it really helped me. After that, I felt the change in my life, and it was really great. It was something I never experienced before, and it was something that made me feel so much better, and that I felt that I needed to share Christ to my friends and my other family and just people I knew, strangers. It didn't matter. I wanted to share what I had. So I did. And it didn't always work out well for me, but it was always something that I enjoyed doing because God was always on my heart. And finally one Sunday I decided to be baptized. And I remember looking back and thinking how different my life was with the time I didn't have Jesus in my life, and now I do. And now that I look back, it's something that I would never change. And I enjoy showing Christ to others, but most people I talk to don't know Christ. And, I encourage you, if you don't know Christ, you really should talk to somebody and get them to help you, because it's something that will change your life forever. And I wouldn't go back to the old me.